ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back, Space Engineers. Welcome back to the channel. Oh, I am not touching the ground apparently. There we go. I am your host, Quantum and a Dark Hall Tater. Say hello, Quantum Tater. Hello. I can do this because I won't suffocate in my ship. Last time on Spaceball Z. By the way, I love the snarkiness of the sleep mod. You can't sleep in space. How can you tell day from night? Yeah, thanks, buddy. I appreciate your help. Anyways, oh, note to self, get gravity generator online. That'll make walking through this area a little easier. So last time, we got space. Look at that. Would you look at it? Earth like down there. The base, we can apparently walk on this window. Yeah, we got space. And, as a result of that, well, you know, here we are, number 50. This is episode 51. And so, now begins the large... Something's going on over there. Huh. I'm going to take a look and see what that is. Now begins the long process of figuring out which planets to go. So, on episode 49, Lord Chaos, he said in my pre-flight checks for coming up here, I wanted to make sure that I should make sure that each gun has ammo, which I'm going to go do now, that you've made me worry about it. Because sometimes with piping and whatnot, everyone, like, he's seen it where that's been the folly of man. So that's got some ammo. Come over here. That has ammo. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What about you guys up here? Where's the... Got some ammo. Oh, that is a little nauseating. Yeah, it's got ammo. Perfect. But he said, let's see, pre-flight checks, make sure we got ammo. Soul Strider, forgot to mention the silver detailing on the bottom as well, like maybe coloring those silver pieces. I did not do that. I just did the top edge. Maybe he was saying that the other silver detail was nice. Let's see. Maybe lower side Gatling guns to cover that super lovely space. Kind of check that downside right there. And then he also said I should make sure get the Ukrainium. Yeah, and maybe some dorsal artillery fire once we get uranium, because I can't say uranium apparently. Let's see. So from episode 50, Clyde had said that leave the 3 extra thrusters. You never know if they'll come in handy, especially if they're not in the way and stuff like that. And normally I would have probably agreed, but as we were talking about it, or as I was thinking about it, like unless I go to a planet that has an especially dense atmosphere, or an atmosphere with heavy enough particles for an atmospheric thruster to do any good, it would ultimately be useful in space. And then he commented on the first boo-boo of space, which I definitely had. What else? We had Chad. Oh, and then Lord Chaos said that it looked like if I rotated the Soul Strider 9 degrees, I could fit it in here. And I think I could. I'm pretty sure I can get it across this width. I think it would be a snug fit. So I don't know that it's necessary. We might look at drilling it out and doing those things. Let me see. What else? Use the box fish like to widen it, improve access. Could be good. As Bob progresses to get the solar arrays built ASAP. Yeah, so I don't burn through all my batteries. I agree with that. Chad commented that he also thought it looked like it could fit if I rotated or lifted up just a little bit higher. But you know. And then Chad also said if I launched using the up thrust, I might have made it without needing the additional boosters, but I kind of enjoyed building the boosters on there. I thought I'd give it a cool look. And then he said, did somebody forget to turn on my own collision avoidance when I got to the asteroid? But it wasn't too severe of damage, so I think we're okay there. What else? What else? And then I got from way back in episode 9, I got a new subscriber. I got a couple of new subscribers, so welcome aboard, guys. I really appreciate you guys subscribing to the channel. But Josralis, I'm probably butchering the hell out of that. But Josralas, he had some numbers behind his name. But that guy said he's seen enough. He's going to subscribe. He likes my style, even though my style is pure chaos. But I appreciate it. Whoops. Wait a minute. What do we got? No. Let's go ahead and... Dang, this thing doesn't have enough upward thrust to... Okay. I've been thinking about, like, if I have this, right, and I'm drilling this out, and it looks like some of this is being built of its own. It's interesting. I was thinking if I spit out the ore, so like, if I spit out some of the ore in this, oh, I got plenty of lights, that Bob could potentially pick up the ore as it gets spit out, so as the inventory gets full, I could just go here to this connector, and then I can say, isn't there an eject all button? I don't remember how to do that. Collect all. Yeah, I would have to do a different bar, I think. So if we did, let's see. So if we did collect all on off, I'll do throw out on off, and then collect all on off. And I did 5, and then 4. And then I come back here. And then I could potentially collect all this ore for the thing and not have to drill through, because I feel like it should be pretty useful to have all this ore. I could be wrong though. And maybe it's wiser to just, it may be wiser to drill out this way for sure. So I feel like the ore could be useful. I mean, I know it's not really ore, it's more of a, what do you call it? It's more of a, I can't think today. It's more of a, less of an ore thing and more of a stone thing, which has many ores, but you know, so I think it'd be useful to get all that stone. So I'm not totally against mining the ore just a little bit. And then letting Bob pick that up. I don't know if that will work in my favor. We'll see, I guess. I wish you could reduce the frame with which, I wish you could reduce the, what's what I'm looking for? I wish you could reduce the amount a drill will drill out circularly. Well, I know you can reduce the number of drills, but I wish you could, actually that might be a good idea. It's fine. Oops. Anyways, I was thinking, like, if you could, that way I don't have this giant hole. That might be useful. I think Bob's gonna pick all that up. Let's go take a look. I'm gonna go over here. Get in through this hole. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna make these two lines meet up so we can get this thing built out for sure. What else we got to do today? Oh, so here's what I wanted to do. I guess I've already started, so I might as well get to the conversation piece of this. But one of the things I was thinking about doing is, obviously getting the solar array set up is kind of quintessential. We need to get power on board as quickly as we can. I agree with that philosophy. And then once we get the solar array set up, the next thing we need to do is, I was thinking we need to start building a jump drive module, and then looking for ore for that probably will be one of those things we have to do. But I might build the layout of the jump drive module that we'll be attaching to the Soul Strider. And then once we have that module set up, we can start considering and mapping out what planets we want to go to. Now, with the jump drive module in mind, thinking about that, one of the things I'm absolutely 100% going to do is I am going to um, probably build a drop ship. I've already got a blueprint of one. I designed it the other day in free form just to kind of get an idea of what I want it to look like. I'll probably make a drop ship that is designed to go in and out of atmosphere because on some of these planets, like we might run down to the economy station, we might also just go straight to, we might honestly go straight down to, I think, I'm going to find where the line is. We lost it. I lost it. It's right here. Okay. Um, we're going to be going down to the planet. We may go to an economy station or something to that effect. But in large part, we don't need to do um, anything with regards to, um, we don't need to do anything with regards to being on the planet. We need to set up a base at each one of those locations. We can literally just visit the planet because the idea right now is to visit the planets. That's what I would like to do. I would like to be able to visit the planets and do all of that. So let's go ahead and get, I think now that we've got that set up, what we might do is we might come over here. I don't think I didn't put a camera on this thing. I'm almost positive of it because I wasn't thinking about it when I built this guy for being able to dock easily and all of that fun stuff. Or did I? I thought I had a camera. I don't. This is not an easy thing to pilot, if I'm being honest. There we go. Let's hook up, and we're gonna steal some hydrogen from the guy, and then we might go look up some sweet, we might go look up some sweet, what do you call it? Ores. We might go hunting. What do we need? Real quick. So if that's getting built, I think we could focus on this, but I think, man, I don't know how far away this, it seems like it's pretty far. You know what, while this is processing ore and doing all of that stuff, the one of the things we could do, let me see, I can go over here, I can grab some, do we, you know what I don't know? I don't know, I don't think we have production limits put on. So like this is, I don't know if this is going to be constantly, it's not. Okay. Let's just go ahead and start producing a crap load of steel plates. I think that's probably for the best. Do I have any steel plates currently available? I don't. It doesn't look like I have 21. 21 steel plates. All right. Let's get another 1,000 of those. We're gonna 1,000 of these, 1,000 of these, and 1,000 of these. Just to get it down. We got plenty of stuff going on. The refinery should be refining. Let's hop in here real quick and take a look. Because I think what we're going to need to find is some uranium first. We're going to need to find uranium, and then we're going to need to find some platinum pretty quick. Now, that being said, let's take a look in here real quick. Let's hop in this seat and take a look at our GPS points. And we're actually going to turn on all of these. I know this seems like kind of a waste, but we're going to turn these all on, and the reason is so we can know which places we've been to, like all the places that we've already located. And astros and stuff we visited. That way when we go, we're not doubling back on stuff and all of those fun things. All right, let's go ahead and undock. Perfect. Okay. So now I've got the spectrograph thing there. So let's go see what is that? I thought we had a camera on this thing. I was pretty sure we did, but maybe I'm dumb and I turned it off on accident. That's probably what happened. View. Yeah, there we go. Okay, point at this guy. And then if we look down, what do we got there? That has got, for sure has, for sure has stone. That's what it for sure has. And it looks like it might also have. Hmm. Yeah, that may be a dead asteroid. All right, so let's hunt for. Okay, there's an asteroid over there. Let's take a look at that guy. Let's see. We can level this off. We can start heading towards this asteroid, and now I can point at it. Oop, what do we got? Let's see, pointing at this asteroid. Oh my gosh, it's very twitchy. All right, let's check, see what we got. There's some weird spikes in the silicon. Looks like definitely silicon is there, and maybe more silicon. Cool, fun, exciting. I love that for us. All right, so that's going to be a silicon rock. What do we think about the next, let's see. I pointed at that guy. There's not a lot of asteroids for some reason. Oh, there's one. What about this guy? Or those guys? Wrong button. Oh, crap. I'm gonna be very careful about that. Alright, we are pointed at that rock. Get it just lined up. And then what do we got? We've got just enough light to be causing me some issues. What if I rotate? There we go. Looks like hard to tell. Some of this stuff I kind of feel like, do we just head towards each of these things and see what we come up with rather than trying to, I mean, the scope thing works usually, but it is not giving me good clean readings, which is interesting. I wonder if it's a distance thing. I feel like that cursor is definitely on it. I don't see uranium. It's definitely not uranium. We might have, there's a potential for stone, obviously, and there might be a potential for additional silicon. Let's just check it out. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just check it out. Now, when you're in space and you're deciding to go no holes or no what do you call it? No dampers. One of the best things you can do, in my opinion, is to go ahead and make sure that you have make sure that you don't point directly at meteors and stuff. That's like a good rule of thumb. Don't point directly at stuff, because ultimately what's going to happen is if you're pointing directly at it and you're not paying attention, you will absolutely blast into it with some ease. All right, so what I can do to cut noise down, I can point at this thing now, and I can take a look. What do we got? Still not clear. What about the rock next to it? What do you got? No. All right, got different reading. All right, we definitely have stone, of course, naturally. Perfect. Love that for me. We might actually have some silver on this rock. I guess we'll find out when we get there. What else do I need to do? I need to turn on the ore detector, make sure it's boosted. Range 50. It's just ore detector, not ore detector 2. I feel like we can go a little faster, but I also am like, I'm not trying to, I don't know. I'm not trying to burn my fuel too fast, but this takes a long time, right? The scouting of ore. Space is big, obviously. And so me sitting here like analyzing and doing all this stuff, like I'm either going to fill the gap or I'm going to have to do some clever time lapsing in between these ore rocks. Let's see, what do we got now? With a clearer reading, it looks like we 100% have stone still. Alright, let's just... Hey, I definitely see cobalt, which did not show up on this reading. That's some shit, is what that is. That's cobalt, isn't it? That sure looks like cobalt. And it's outward facing cobalt. That could be useful. I don't have to like dive into it to get to it. What do we got? Why are you not showing up? Hello? Oh, it is cobalt. Yep. Okay. So GPS. Nope. GPS. Space. I can't type the letter S for some reason. Okay, what about you over here? You got stuff? I know one of the cobalt mines we'd seen like had a potential base location, but I kind of like the idea of just being set up near the refueling depot. Honestly, in space, I feel like that's the most important element to have is a healthy amount of ice. So that's the only reason I'm not like, oh, I might have to make a box ship. I might have to make a large scale drill, guys, or a big drill ship, like so I can use so I can use a bigger ore detector. I am not a fan of the tiny ore detector. Like the 50-meter range is a little ridiculous, especially in space. Like it's great. Like this is great for maneuvering into tight spaces to mine. But like in space, 50 meters, some of these asteroids are, the ore might be 70 meters in or deep, and that like becomes relatively useless. This is a cool asteroid. I have to say that. But again, like what are we doing? I'm floating around this thing hoping to see an element or something. If not, if the thing does not indicate, there's some ice right there. It looks like maybe some ice. Let's see. Bleed off some speed. Yep, definitely some ice. Plus side, I'm gonna grab some ice for fuel. So never can have a little bit of ice. Never hurts to have some ice. There you go. 22k of ice. Never hurts. Which I guess is true. I have an idea. Real quick. Let's go ahead and stop. What do we think about this rock? What do we think you are? Doing some analysis. Analysis paralysis. Stone. Great. There's stone. Love that for us. Come on. Are we pointed at it? Let's see. Yeah. You can't get much more pointed at it than that. There's a spike there. So what you're looking for in this is your spikes. You have, or what the potential materials are. It looks like gold. I would wager a guess that that has gold. Let's go take a look. Let's go find out if I'm right. Pick up some speed. I gotta say with the relative speed mod is useful for this type of stuff because like at least I can go faster than 100 meters a second, but not much faster. There is a no speed limits thing, which is pretty funny. I played on a public server that had the, excuse me, I had to take a drink, that had the no speed limits, unlimited speed. And one of the things that was most hilarious about it, like for some reason when you spawn spacesuit only or in a spaceship, it always kept putting us in the same place on the server, and I was like, this is really weird. Why are we so far away? Why does it keep doing that? And it was like 50,000 kilometers from Earth, from any planet. And so one time I just wanted to see like how quickly I could get going. So I think I got up to 1500 meters a second or some absurd speed, like ridiculous amount of speed. I'm heading towards one of the planets. And the way the game is designed, is not designed for that. So like start getting over 1,000 meters a second, and stuff spawns in front, like magically appears in front of you, and so you're bucking along at 1,500 meters a second. The next thing you know, you're head first into an asteroid that literally appeared out of nowhere because it the game can't render fast enough to keep to get it far enough ahead of you. So like I ended up dying a couple of times just seeing how far I could make it at basically full tilt in a single direction, which I thought was very entertaining, but then like also like, oh, well, okay, nothing here. This rock, I was pretty sure had gold in it, but if it does, it is again not near the surface, and see that's the problem with small grid ship. The small grid miner is not going to give us the ability to see deep into these rocks. So in order for me to get, I either need to take the mod, I need to get a mod that does, what do you call it? I need to get a mod that does um, extended range, or more than likely I will need to build a large grid ship with a ore detector. I guess I could build an attachment to this that puts the large grid ore detector on it, and then like you set it up kind of like a satellite where um, you're just out, like you just set it out near the thing and have an antenna and stuff on it, and it broadcasts while you're hunting around so you can see more easily. But other than that, it's this where we bore through each asteroid to kind of see what's inside. I'm thinking large grid ship maybe like I can start real small. I can make a really small one first. I have an idea for a design that could just be really simple and effective, and then go from there. I don't know. I don't know what the right choice is. I kind of feel like that is the right choice to build because I don't. This doesn't seem like the right choice of going through chunk after chunk after chunk to make sure that like there's nothing inside this rock. I also know it's going to create additional rendering issues for my computer if I bore through every single one of these asteroids. And this is a slow process. I bet we're not even halfway through this sucker and I still don't see anything on radar. So, let's see. Let me think for a second. Oh, wrong button. Yeah. I think we're gonna head back. I don't think we need any resources right now. We could just go get some platinum. I think that's a good idea. Let's go to space platinum. We'll go get some space platinum. I watched this stream, I think it was Captain Shack, or I don't know who it was. One of the guys, some other person that plays Spaceengineers frequently. And they did a thing where they didn't, basically turned off inertial dampeners, so you had to like constantly pilot. And I think that's like to me it's an interesting idea, like, oh, that could be fun, but it could also be like nightmarish, because that means like you're constantly modifying your trajectory and angle and all of that stuff. Which isn't, I wouldn't say is a bad thing, but it's also like, it's a lot to manage sometimes, and then getting it perfectly stopped is, it's not an easy thing. So space cobalt. Oh, what are you? Let's take a look at this rock really quick while we're floating by. It looks like there might be nothing useful on that rock. Huh. Yep, we're gonna have to definitely... Yeah. We're gonna have to go about the old-fashioned way. So I think the first destination for us is gonna be the moon, although I didn't realize that we... Thinking about it, we should go check out... No, we already did those rocks. Dang it. Okay. Well, we just bled off a bunch of speed for no reason. I didn't realize we built on the other side of the planet from the moon. Since they don't rotate, that means we're going to have to circumnavigate the planet in order to get to the moon. Not impossible. I don't think that's going to be our first step. I'd be curious to see how far away it is, like the exact distance. I don't know for sure what that's going to look like. All right, let's see. So much of this is travel, right? So much of space is travel unless you get a hyperdrive or a jump drive on everything. And we're not there yet, but I think we have enough gold that we could build a jump drive, I think. Although it takes like, if I'm not mistaken, it is a crap load of materials. It is not a cheap endeavor to build a hyperdrive, so. This asteroid also looks like one of those asteroids that might be in space, or in gravity. Let's see, what do we got? Are we still pointed at it? We're still pointed at it. Hey, that definitely has, shoot, that definitely has something. That has a material on it for sure. I want to say that's platinum in that rock. Come on, readjust. Scroll, please. Yeah, there it is. It's got platinum. Yeah, okay. Potentially 2 platinum resources. But still no uranium. What about you? What do you got? Definitely stone. Helpful. And maybe cobalt? Maybe. Okay. 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 What about you? What do you got in front of us? You've got some silicone, maybe? Oh, no, platinum. Yeah, you're a platinum rock, duh. I'm headed right towards it. Get some platinum, go back to base with our platinum on hand. Did we already look at that? Yeah, we looked at that rock. Okay, perfect. This feels close to the planet. I know it's not. I think the corona of the planet, I think that atmospheric line around the planet, I believe that is where gravity starts. But I don't honestly know. I've never done the analysis for it. Gotta get us some platinum. I was also looking into, another thing I looked at, guys, I was thinking about, like, I've played on some servers before where when you're more than 50 meters away, or 50 kilometers away maybe, no, 50 meters, you're more than 50 meters away from an object, like it will restore the voxel, like it has a voxel refresh type thing. And I was thinking, like, that seems kind of cheeky, but also like could be useful for like not. All right, let's use the big thrust to slow down. There we go. I was thinking that could be sort of useful for um, that could be useful for what am I talking about? It could be potentially useful for something. What could that be useful for? It could be useful for like keeping the lag and stuff down, right? Like if we got into the situation where we like to so that it doesn't take too much of our space, or it doesn't take too much of the memory of the computer or any of that stuff, like not having holes drilled in all of these places when we go to pick up ore and stuff. But I honestly, like, I know I'm picking up quite a bit of ore here, but I don't think I'm going to be doing so much drilling and stuff that I need to like worry about how much damage it's going to do to the computer. And I also think Space Engineers has gotten more optimized to handle things like this so that it doesn't absolutely just flog the system in order to, you know, in order to run. We're gonna go and fill up the cargo container with this thing. I would like to. That way we've got plenty to go through, and I don't need to come back for platinum for a minute. This will be very useful. And then we need to go about finding uranium. That, honestly, that between that and fixing the solar arrays, uranium's kind of the jam. I think we should be almost done getting the platinum. We can fill up the drills if we want. That'll give our refinery something to do and use more of our sweet, sweet power. We also have the ability to do hydrogen engines. If it became necessary, we could absolutely we could find a way to do that. Now, space. You know what I need to do? Our space base thing. Our space base needs a color. Potential base. Nope. Base spot. Perfect. Let's get you a bright pink saturation value. That way we can always locate you. What are you? Do you have anything useful inside you? Phrasing. Um, you're looking like you definitely have platinum. I need uranium, guys. Come on. Oh, there's a. Let's see. Do this. 5 is to zoom in, right? Nope. 4 is to zoom in. Okay, we are pointed at that rock. 100%. Stop shifting. Okay, we're pointing at the rock. Check. Look down. What do we got? More platinum. That. Interesting. Okay, well. Let's go ahead and get over there. So, what plants? What plants do you think we should go to first, guys? Should we? I think moon first. The moon is definitely the one place we can travel to where I don't have to worry about gravity and the Soul Strider. We're gonna retro burn. That's how we're handling this endeavor. But I think the moon's definitely the safest first location if we wanted to land the Soul Strider on it. I'm kind of okay with putting the Soul Strider above in orbit and then drop shipping down. That's kind of my thoughts. That's sort of my plan. How much ore do we think we got? Okay, quite a bit of platinum, a little bit of stone. I think we got enough. We should be good. And then quite a bit of ice, which for some reason the O2 generator is not. Control panel. O2, are you not piped? Did I build this ship? Oh, it's not on. How about now? Yeah, there it is. Okay. I was gonna say, are you not piped? That doesn't make any sense. Like, did I build the ship so poorly that it's not even piped up? That'd be my luck. I have to completely redo the thing. Although I think what's gonna happen now, we're gonna work on the solar array once we get back. And then I think I'm gonna build a large grid. Very tiny, like tight space miner. Not gonna do anything too crazy. I'm just gonna make it usable. I might actually pull a blueprint. I haven't decided yet. I have to think about it. Hey, look at that. Look at that. It's good. It's good looking. See how I can see the ice in there? Because of the large grid. I mean, I guess we could take the Soul Strider to all of these places for the mining, but that would that be foolish? Hey, alright. Go ahead and lock this down. Shut them down. Fill them up. Alright. Oh gosh. I thought I drilled this all off, but I guess I didn't. Look at this thing. Oh gosh, it's still got so much crap in it. I wonder if it's because I didn't actually paint this thing pink. I bet that's what it is. Alright, well, let's go ahead and see if we can't get the rest of this crap out of there. Inventory full. Yeah. Huh. Oh, what do I have in my inventory? Oh, 100 steel plates. Perfect. Okay, let's take a look. How we got? Wow. All right, guys. Let's get back down here. And we figure out why this is not doing anything. Where are we? Oh, there we are. Are we just out of steel plates even though, man, really? No, we got tons of steel plates. What the problem is then? I guess Bob doesn't reach all the way up here. That makes sense. Well, that's to be worried about in a minute. Welder ship. You know what we can do? Yeah, we can definitely do that. Go back here. All right, Bob. Let's see if we can't get you back to work. Come on. Oh my gosh. I can't with this. Alright, which one of you had Bob set up? Oh yeah, this guy over here, I think. Did he? I think he did. No. Did you have Bob on your bars? No, you should though. Bob was somewhere. Alright. Alright, Space Bob. Here we go. Toggle on off. Show area on off. Okay, so if I go here, and I do Space Bob, and I grab this, and then I say, Space Bob, you're gonna move. There we go, Space Bob. Let's see if that covers it all. It does! Hooray! Okay, cool. That works out well. So let's grab what we need to do. Can dump that back in there. We need to grab, what do we need to grab? We need 9. Oh, nope, that's not right anymore. Oh, you know what? I should probably definitely not be on that color. Where's the... trying to get this solar array set up, and my brain is like, nah. No thanks, fam. There we go. We definitely need at least the components for that. And then... we'll grab the components for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should do it. Fly over here. This has not been painted in any color, so we're just gonna 1. Solar hinge. Well, I have platinum now. I should be able to get better tools. Alright. Let's do... Where is it at? Oh, goodness. My buttons. I thought I had this organized in a way where I'm like, oh yeah, I definitely will be able to find it every single time. I don't, guys. I'm terrible about it, truthfully. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Dang it.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Did not mean to do that. Okay, 1 sec. 1, 2, 3, 5. We're gonna build this right here. Braking torque, give you 1 meganewtons. Torque altogether, we're gonna give you a lot of meganewtons. Mm. That's not what I wanted. Dang it. Come on. Come on, almost. Okay. That was dumb. That was a dumb problem to have. Okay, we don't have any of these blocks. Really? What's in my inventory? Good grief. You know what? I'm gonna take some of these blocks right here. I just need enough to do the thing I'm trying to do. There we go. All done. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I'm losing my mind. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and we're gonna grab this block right here, an end block. 8. Okay. And then we're gonna grab pop, pop, I need a camera. 6. Let's go get the parts for this. Whoa. The relative speed mod messes with you when you're EVA because man, I gotta say like you get going so much quicker, but it doesn't seem to stop you that fast, which is probably okay, but still. We're gonna be right in the middle of the evening here. All right, and then we need. Where do we have those? 3. Okay, perfect. We're gonna have to grab these. Bam. Bam. Oh, I don't have steel plate. Well, I know exactly where I can get a bunch of steel plate. Bam. Bam. We're gonna grab this block. Oh, come on. Right there, and then boop, 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 nope, nope, boop, boop. There we go, boop, boop. And then we're gonna 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then what else do we need? Probably want 8. We're gonna air, and then 7. I don't have the parts for this. Okay. Go over here. Let's see. I need. There we go. Grab some of these guys. I think this should be long enough out. I think.
Inventory full.
Let's see. Where was I? 3, 4, 2, 7. See what I mean? There we go.
Energy low.
Ah. Okay, I'm heading back. Go ahead and get over here. Oh, we got a big spike in power. What does that look like? Oh, there we go. Yeah, got a big spike in power. Okay. So let's go ahead and do solar. Custom turret controller. Solar rotor. Solar hinge. Camera. I think it's this camera. We're going to call it solar camera just so that we're clear. Turret controller. Make sure that we select the solar camera. Bada boom, bada bing. And then always point at the sun. Let's see if that. Solar hinge. I'm guessing the sun is not where we want it to be currently. And I can't sleep because... and voxels, I believe, count against the sun. Is that just gonna forever spin? It kind of looks like it's gonna forever spin. I don't think I set that up right. Come over here. Why are you offline? Oh. There we go. How about now? How do we do? You're pointing at the sun. That's good. It's not doing any good because, well, it's not doing any good. Let's see what we got. This is, there's been a lot of like chaos running around, I think. Whoa, and I'm up. What do we need? Yeah, we're gonna need. I honestly don't know what I need. I should probably investigate before I start just building crazy shit. We do need computers though, that's good to know. Okay, let's take a look at our storage. We've got steel plates, we've got tons of those. We could probably use some more of these, large steel tubes. We don't need more of those, we have too many of those, so we can knock that off. We can probably get rid of those too. Production. I think it's just steel plates right now is the thing we need the most of, which makes sense, I guess. So we've got plenty of displays, plenty of metal grids. I think large steel tubes could be a thing we create. We can create some more of those for sure. Yeah, let's just do another 1,000 large steel tubes, and then yeah. I don't know why we're switching between them, but that should be good enough. We should be able to do that. We still can't sleep, right? You're in space. How do you know if it's daylight? Yeah, I gotcha. I get the joke. Okay, so then now, how do we got? This is all set up over here. All the drills running. We're green there. Oh, you're not on. Oh, you're on. Okay, perfect. You're not on. You're green. You're green. We're drilling there. Everything's drilling. The drill rig's working great. We haven't. There is two. These things connect all the way across, and I believe there's also a thing right there. And I don't mind this being in the rails. Like, I don't mind not being able to see it. That doesn't bother me too much. Is all this stuff completed? Yeah, it's all completed. Okay, well. It's just a matter of getting all that's done. All this is complete. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so then next thing we should do. Oh, yeah, we should totally look at that. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what happens. Oh my gosh, land. I think I want to start. What do we got? I mean, we're getting the solar array complete. It is online. It is not obviously fully fleshed out yet. What do we need? We need probably some more of that, and that, that, that. All this stuff is weldable. Did this put... What the hell? Did I put this on upside down? Surely I didn't. Oh, I'm upside down. You jackass. It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. All these are probably still in need of welding. Yeah, they super are. Antennas online. Cool. Compact space antenna. What do we need here? Okay, interior plates. You've got all of that. I don't know why it's being finicky. Yeah, you're inside space, so that's fine too. Let's see. All opponents put into production. Yeah, that should be production here. Let's get those things produced. Oh, am I at a nickel? No. I've got 206k nickel, and I've got 54k. Yeah, no. You liar. What do we need? We're looking at all of our inventory stuff. We're building those out. We've got these. Honestly, we probably could use not 1,000, maybe 1,000 actually, really quick. Let's take a look. Jump drive. A jump drive requires 1,000. Yeah, okay. So probably need 1,000 of those. Maybe not right away, but might as well get them queued. Which means we're gonna probably need to find some space gold for sure. These build episodes are always an interesting one for me because it's like, oh, do I need to? I don't need the area to be shown on. Gee, can turn this off. We need to find uranium. Hey, we're built up. So now it's just a matter of building the thousands upon thousands of. Ouch. Dum dum. Copy these settings. Paste those settings. Copy settings. Paste settings. There we go. There we go. We get this thing looking right. The sun, of course, is going to go behind the planet and be useless. Do we want to... Alright, we're going to do something I don't typically like to do, but I want to just give an idea here. I want to see the rotation of this here planet. So let's... Wrong button. Control F10. So if we rotate the sun, which way is it going? It's going that way. This should be in the sun for some of the time. I don't think it's going to be in the sun as much as we wanted it to be. But like, yeah, like that's right. I don't think it's going to be. I thought that the sun rotated differently, but apparently I'm on a weird axis. So I'm going to have some daylight hours, not a ton. That's okay. It's what it is. Is what it is, friends. All right. I think that's going to be it, man. We did it. We got some platinum. We found some already found platinum. We need to find uranium. That's the next big game, right? We gotta find the sweet uranium. We gotta stand on this thing and freak my character out. But yeah, we are in space. And let's see if I can land on this. We're in space. And we have a solar array. That is a victory. I don't care who you are. Where I come from, that's a victory. So, we didn't get as far as I wanted to. I wanted to start the jump drive module. I have not done that. I definitely want to start a dropship at some point, but we got the solar array up, so our power should be starting to trickle backwards. I think this is going to generate some energy. I think we may have to supplement with hydrogen engines until we find uranium. So, next mission, find uranium and build a jump drive for the Soul Strider to take us from planet to planet. And yeah, the hunt for uranium begins now. And then we visit planets. So, all right, guys, if you enjoyed this, you know what to do. As always, share, bell notification, so you don't miss an episode, and comment down below if you're enjoying this, if you have some suggestions, if you think of any other designs, if you have a ship you want me to take a look at, potentially to use for this. As our dropship, I have one built. I'm pretty excited about it. But yeah, you guys let me know, and I will catch you later. Taters. I still can't wave, so alright, bye.